robotics simulation. Coding is an essential set of instructions that a robot can read and execute. So that is what coding is. So when you're working with robots, you need to send some instructions to the robot so that the robot can actually perform those specific tasks you want it to do. So those instructions are actually called coding when it comes to computing. So the instructions you send to your computer are called coding. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is robots. Robotics combines the use of electronics, mechanics, and set of codes. Now, robots, all the robots you see around you, that you see jumping, the beautiful robots and the likes that you see around, those robots are actually the combination of different electronic components, mechanics, a set of engineering tools and the likes, and also codes. Without codes, no robot is actually going to work. No matter how beautiful, no matter how technique, no matter how solid, no matter how the robot looks like, without codes, the robots are not going to work. So that is what robotics are. Robotics is just you bringing different things together, bringing electronics, bringing mechanics and codes. And that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. So we are going to be introducing you to all of this. You can see the robots turning its head. So you are going to learn how to work with a simulator. So you're going to be making something very beautiful today. And let's jump over to the next one. The next one here speaks about coding and robotics. So coding and robotics encourages kids to think creatively, to build and design solutions to real world problems. Now you can see the robot over there, and you can also see the beautiful lady. She's actually, the robot is actually connected to a device, which you guys are going to learn today. We're going to learn to use microcontrollers. Now, in every robot, there is actually a device that controls the robot, that makes the robot to shake its hand, to jump up, to dance, or to do whatever you want it to do. So that thing that you see, that you can see the red wire is connected to something, and the black, and also we also have a yellow and black wire that is also connected to the computer. And you can see the lady smiling, happy because she has made a solution. So he said, and it also helps youngsters to come up with new innovative ideas and solutions when problems arises. So this is what coding and robotics is about. Coding and robotics is about solving real world problems, and you're going to be the one to design them yourself. So for today's class, you're going to be learning how to use a simulator. So we're going to jump into that in the next slide, which is saying robotics simulation with Tinkercad. Now, Tinkercad is a robotic simulator. But what is simulation? Robotic simulation refers to the use of software. So we're going to be working with software. For those of us that don't know what a software is, a software is an application on your computer that is used to perform different tasks. So we're going to use software or virtual environment. So virtual environment means you are working like what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working virtually. Me talking to you now is me working. We are actually conversing virtually. You can't see me, but you can see me and hear me through the computer. So that is being virtual. Now, to reproduce behaviors. So robotic simulation refers to the use of what? Software or virtual environments to reproduce the behavior, motion, and functionality of robots. So how the robot behaves, you want the robot to do this way, you want it to jump this way. That is what simulation is. So it's just like you making a virtual product before you now put it into the robot. So that is what a robotic simulation is. And it allows engineers, because I believe most of us here are going to be engineers, it allows engineers and researchers and enthusiasts to also test and evaluate robotic design, algorithm, and the like. So now what is Tinkercad? Tinkercad is a free, now we are going to be using a free web application to make our coding and our robotics. So it has been tested and trusted by over 50 million people around the world. It's something that everyone uses. It's free. for everyone to use. So that is what robotic simulation and Tinkercad is. And I'm going to show you how Tinkercad is. So you can see now this is how the Tinkercad application looks like. So we're going to be learning how to use this to make beautiful and different applications. We're going to learn how to use this to make a very beautiful tool soon. Okay, so what we are going to be learning with Tinkercad, we're going to be learning how to make a very simple traffic light. And what we're going to be learning, we're going to be learning the use of microcontrollers, we're going to be learning the use of circuits, electronic components, and we're going to also learn codes. And the steps that we're going to first of all learn how to turn on and turn off the LEDs with your code. And you're also going to learn how to work. It's very simple, just like your scratch code. So you're going to also learn how to blink the light. Now, I believe when you go into some homes, you'll notice that the light just comes on automatically, or you notice that once you pass some street light, you notice that the light comes up automatically. There are some set of codes that have been embedded in all of those lights that you see them working out. So today I'm going to learn how to make something like that. You're also going to learn how to make a very simple traffic light. I believe we all know what a traffic light is. And a traffic light on the road, you're going to learn how to control the red light to come on, the yellow, and also the green. And we're also going to learn how to make a very party light. We're going to learn how to make a party light or a Christmas light, for those of us that know what a Christmas light is, or a party light. So that's what we're going to be doing quickly.